Hello everyone, it's James here again, and I'd like to bring you another instalment of the Gold Coast auctions and sales results. This week we'll be covering the week of Monday the 21st of June up until Sunday the 27th of June. Like every week, what we'll do is I'll just have a look at the auction results for Australia, and then we'll go into two different areas. So we'll do properties priced under 750. And then what we'll do is we'll look at the Gold Coast from the northern area, the middle and the southern area, and look at a few properties there as well. So I'll just share my screen for you guys. Okay, let's have a look. So what we'll do is we'll go straight into the auction results. Now, these are the auction results for the weekend in the 27th of June. As you can see, for Queensland this week, the results weren't as strong as they have been in the last 4 or 5 weeks. There was 309 scheduled auctions. Of them, 125 went ahead. So you can still see that maybe there was 150 or so properties that potentially were sold prior to auction. There were 79 sold at auction, and that provided Queensland with a clearance rate of 66%. In comparison, if we have a look at some other states, Victoria, New South Wales, still had very high auction clearance rates, whereas Queensland, again, like I said, this week, it was just a little bit on the lower side. Now, it doesn't mean that the market has dropped. I know there has been some reports in the lately saying that maybe the heat has come out of the market. But these results could also mean potentially that owners in this booming market have really priced their property aggressively. And then come auction day, there were people that weren't willing to spend that much. So again, you need to look at the bigger picture, and we probably need to keep looking at these results going forward. Let's go straight into the properties. First one I'd like to show you is this one here. This one here is at 45 Nalkari Street in Kumbaba. This property on the weekend was a public trustee auction. It's a 3-bed, 1-bath with a single garage. It's on a small block, 481 square meters, very original home. And this home sold for $502,000. The next property that we're going to look at will be this property over here. And this one was at 126 Wilson Street in Labrador. This property is a 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-car accommodation. It's on a 500 square meter block. It's quite a nice home. It's very livable. And with this home, again, it's the proximity to the Broadwater. As you can see, the floor plan, it's quite a well spaced out home. This home sold $660,000. The next one we're going to look at is this one here. This was in Nerang. This is at 30 Beltana Way in Nerang. 3-bed, 2-bath, single-car garage. Quite a new construction, so it's not an older home. It's brick. It's got a tile roof. It's on a small block, 403 square meters. As you can see, the home inside well maintained and ready for a family to move into. This home in Nerang sold for $575,000. The next one that we're going to look at is this one here. This one here is in Varsity Lakes. It's at number 1 Coolibah Crescent. It was a 3-bed, 1-bath with single car accommodation. This home here was renovated about approximately 5 years ago. And with Varsity Lakes just behind Robina, this home sold for $680,000. On to the next one. This one here is a home in Pimpama. Pimpama is about 25 kilometres from Southport. So it's about a 30-minute drive from the centre of the Gold Coast. This is a 4-bed, 2-bath with a double garage. This is on 477 square metres. And this home sold at $499,000. So again, there is still purchasing that can be done under $500 for a house on the Gold Coast. The next one I'd like to look at is this one here at 38 Carrier Crescent in Ashmore. Large block of land, 631 square metres, 3-bed, 2-bath, double garage home. Ashmore's, again, it's an area just at the back, quite close to Bundall and Carrara, and it's only maybe a 15-minute drive into the beaches. This home sold for let's have a look, 712,000. So again, we're trying to have a look at all these houses under the 750, and there's still some opportunities out there. The next two that we're going to look at are some homes on some larger blocks of land. So the first one I'd like to show you is this one. Now, this one was at 95 Mudgeeraba Road in Mudgeeraba. Just so we know where Mudgeeraba is just behind Robina, and it's about 11.5 k's to the closest beach or to the water. So it's about a 20-minute drive into the water. Now, this property here was a 4-bed, 1-bath home, had car accommodation for probably up to 7 cars. You can see the carport, you can see the large shed. Totally original home. So this home could do with some updating. And this home was on a block of land on 2,200 square meters, so over half an acre, and it does lend itself to a development in years to come. So this one, again, with someone wanting that land size, this was a great buy, and this was sold at 757,000. The last one that I'd like to look at in that smaller price bracket is this home here. Now, this home is in a place called Highland Park. Highland Park is approximately 10 k's from the beach. It's just behind Carrara and then Burleigh Waters. So it goes, you come out from the beach and you've got Burleigh Heads, Burleigh Waters, Carrara, and Highland Park. Highland Park's about 10k. 4-bed, 3-bathroom, very large home. Car accommodation, as you can see, you've got your carports down here, plenty of car spacing available up to the front. This home here has been renovated, really nice home for a large family. And this home was on 1,152 square meters. It's got a lovely resort style pool and spa at the top of the property, at the rear of the property. And this home, again, great buying, $750,000. So we're going to move along now, and I'd just like to move. So we'll go up to the northern Gold Coast first. So we'll look around that Runaway Bay, Paradise Point, Holywell area. This is the first one. So the homes, a few of these homes are waterfronts. This is a waterfront home on Columbus Drive in Holywell. This was an auction property. It was auctioned on Saturday. 4-bed, 2-bath. With double garage. It's got lovely water access. So this is the big selling point in this home. The home could do with a renovation. This home here sold on the weekend for $1.3 million with a swimming pool. Okay, we'll move on. The next one that I'd like to look at is this one here. Now, this is in a place called the Sovereign Islands. It's an exclusive gated island community, and the houses, there's no apartments on the Sovereign Island. It's all houses, quite large homes at that. This home here was at 9 the Sovereign Mile. It's a 4-bed, 4-bath, 4-car accommodation. It's got one of those circular driveways so you can have even more cars. It's got this lovely resort-style pool facing the water. So you've got your pontoon and you've got your boat access. Lovely home on the inside. And the price point for this home, lovely spa in the main bedroom overlooking the water. Price point for this home, this was sold at $2.55 million. The next one that I'd like to look at, we're going to just head down to Runaway Bay from Sovereign Island, so not too far away. And it's another waterfront home. It's a single level home. It's on the water. It's on 759 square meters. It's a 4-bed, 2-bath, double garage home. Again, very well maintained, has been updated throughout. So ready to move into. This home here sold, and this was at, 496 Oxley Drive. And this property sold at $1.57 million. The last one I'd like to look at in Runaway Bay is just another property where if your price point is a little bit under that and the water, you're not too keen on having waterfront, this is another one that was sold. And this one here is at 37 Ash Grove Avenue in Runaway Bay. Same format as the previous home, 4-bed, 2-bath, double garage. It's on a bit smaller block, 534 square meters, and there's no water here. This home is a new construction. It was built in 2019. You can see the proximity from this picture that, one street and you're at the Broadwater. So you're not too far if you walk down this street here. It's probably a 5 to 7 minute walk to the beach. This home, like I said, brand new construction 2019. This sold 965,000. We're going to move along to Middle Gold Coast now. This was a property that was meant to go for auction. The one that is in Broadbeach Waters. This one was at 106 Monaco Street in Broadbeach Waters. Again, it's got on the water. It doesn't have a pontoon, so you do have water access, but there's no pontoon there. This home here was sold prior to auction. It's on 862 square meters, 4-bed, 2-bath, 4-car accommodation, older style home. This sold prior to auction, 1.7 million. But as you can see from that picture, quite close to the hustle and the bustle of Broadbeach. The next one that we're going to look at is this one over here. So this was an interesting one. This one's located in Surfers Paradise on an island called Chevron Island. So this is the Chevron Island Bridge to come across from Surfers Paradise. And the subject property that we're looking at is this one. Address is 1 and 2/5 Purley Street. And as you can see from the pictures, these were 2 duplexes, side by side, double story, 3 bedrooms each, 2 bathroom with a double or 2-car accommodation each. So you got your garage and then 1 more at the front. So 2-car accommodation, 3 beds each, 2 bath each. Right in the heart of Surfers Paradise or in Chevron Island. You've got a shopping centre on Chevron Island. And these 2 properties sold 1,165,000. So these sold for about 580 each. Really good buying, and probably what I see the most value that happened this week. Fantastic buying. We're going to move along. Next one I'd like to show you is over here at 357 Rio Vista Boulevard in Mermaid Waters. This is single level, 3-bed, 1-bath, double garage home. Has been updated. It's on 700 square meters. Has room for a pool at the rear, and again, not too far from the ocean. This home sold 980,000. The last one that I'd like to look at in the Middle Gold Coast is another one in Surfers Paradise. It's another island. It's called Paradise Island. Again, this was it's 2 on the block, so it is a duplex, but again, they don't really share any common areas. So the only thing that they share, there's nobody corporate, just they share building insurance. 3-bed, 2-bath home with a double garage. This one was number 73 Paradise Island, double story with its own pool, 925,000. We've got a few more to show you, and we're going to head along to Southern Gold Coast. This is the first one I'd like to show. This is at 53 Cassowary Drive in Burleigh Waters. This was an auction property on the weekend, 4-bed, 2-bath, 4-car accommodation. You can see it's got a lovely water outlook to the rear. You've got your swimming pool, lovely undercover area. This home in Burleigh Waters sold over the weekend, 1.55 million. Next one I'd like to look at is this home here. This was another auction property. This was a public trustee auction. This was at 5 Barina Court in Chugan. So Chugan's just north of the Gold Coast Airport. Big home, 3-bed, 2-bath, room for double garage. This home was on 1,838 square meters, so definitely lends itself to development later on, or maybe a dual occupancy or potentially even 3 dwellings. This home here, again, it was needs a bit of work or an update, but the bones of a home like this, brick and tile, very strong home, sold 1,025,000. Okay, second last one I'd like to show you is this one, again in Burleigh Waters. This is a 5-bed, 3-bath home, so quite a large home. It's got a double garage, room for more cars as well. It's at 11 Mystique Court, so not too far from Burleigh Heads. And you've got, what else did it have? Sorry. So you can see from the pictures, double story, really nice home. No water to the rear. It does have swimming pool. Again, ready to move into, ready to live in. This home here sold for 1.415 million. And the last home that I'd like to show you for today is this one here. This is at 49 Boondera Road in Palm Beach, 640 square meters. It was a 4-bed, 1-bath home. Look at the location. So this home's all about location, and you can see you're walking distance to that one of the best beaches in the world here. So really good location, really good area. The home probably does need a bit of work, or potentially the person that bought this property bought this just for land value and will pull the house down and either build one big home or 2 duplexes. So big land, you can see with the frontage at over 20 meters that you could easily do 2 side-by-side duplexes there. This home over the weekend sold 1.55 million. So you can see really southern Gold Coast when it comes to buying properties, they're going for just as much as the northern Gold Coast, but the northern Gold Coast, you may potentially be able to get a waterfront property for that same price. So please also just remember that when I'm showing you the properties, some properties were auctioned on the weekend, some properties were sold in that week period. Maybe that's when they settled, but maybe that they were sold a month or 2 ago. Good luck with your property hunting. Until next week, have a good one. Take care.